Good morning, everyone, and welcome to my channel, and welcome back to the ones who've been here. I hope everyone is doing well and having a great summer. Okay, it's been beautiful weather outside, hot but beautiful. All right, let's see what's going on. Holy Spirit, I ask that you protect me, my viewers, our families, our assets from any evil, dark entities, energies, from any hexes, curses, evil eyes, and negative comments. Return to sender, 7 billion times full. In the name of Jesus Christ, amen. Alright. See what's going on. What's going on for my viewers today? Okay. Someone having nightmares, weird dreams lately, like you're very frustrated in your sleep at times. Others of you are dreaming about a deceased grandmother, but then it turns dark when you have an encounter with her. This is a message for someone, okay? And the message is that, you know, someone's missing a grandparent here, okay? And, you know, maybe you're having these dreams because sometimes you feel that your grandmother or grandfather, okay, a grandparent, is visiting you, okay? Spirit is warning you that this is a demon mimicking a grandparent. They're very good at that, so be very careful. Because they watch everything you do, how you live your life. They've been here for billions and billions and billions of years. And so it's never been human, this demon. Never been human. However, it likes to mimic family members so that you can pay attention to it. And then it'll start doing really harmful, negative things to you. You need to pray. Pray a lot. Prayer, lots of prayer. However you pray, do it. And do it often. Do it in the morning before you go to sleep, especially before you go to sleep. Light up some sage and Palo Santo. Okay. Salt. Put salt around your room, your bed. Make borders, you know, your windows and everything. Sea salt. Protect yourself and your family members, okay? Because what it is, when you have an energy of sadness, you attract, you know, certain demons towards you sometimes. So you need to be really careful, okay? Always protect yourself, you know. They want you to live in fear, and we don't got time for that shit. So make sure you're protecting yourself, okay? Hold on a second. Let me check if this cat has food. Of course not. What happened? Did the crows eat all your food? What thing? Sorry about that. I have the strays that I feed every morning. And I forgot to put the food down because the crows eat it before the cat does, of course. Anyway, okay. Okay, so anyway, yeah, protect your home, okay? Protect yourself, your family. That lemon and salt that I do, I have a video on it. It absorbs all negative energy in your home. You'll feel it instantly, okay? If you're interested, it's there. It's a free video. I don't charge anything there. So, you can go check that out. Yeah, Spirit wants you to release, this sadness, okay? It's okay, we all get sad sometimes, but, and we all miss our loved ones who are deceased, okay? That's very normal. But you can't just stay there. You can't stay in that energy, okay? It's not healthy. Our grandparents, we're all here just for a season. We're not here forever. You have to accept that, okay? And move on. I know it's hard, but we all have different journeys, and their body is laid to rest, but not their spirit. They're always around, and they're just on another journey, okay? And you will see them again. Just not right now, because you have to finish this journey right now, okay? So Spirit wants you to get out of your head. Someone's been in their head a bit too much, constantly dwelling, thinking, memories of the past, childhood. And it's fine. Like I said, it's part of life. So we have good and bad memories. Just try to. Those memories will always come up, and they are beautiful memories. So just try to keep it as positive as possible. Try not to think of it, and be sad, because that energy, like I'm saying, that sadness, depression, it triggers dark things towards you. They like it when you're in a dark time in your life. They feast on that. Okay, so it's just for your protection, to try and get out of that. Get outside more, get some more vitamin D, go by the ocean if you can, or a lake, or whatever kind of water is near you. Salt water is always the best for me, but it's different for everyone. So water, or going out somewhere where it's nature, really good for you, okay? Make sure you're getting enough vitamin D and you're drinking enough water, you're staying hydrated, okay? Be healthy in that way. If you find any peace in gardening, start gardening. Can't go wrong with gardening. My vegetables are growing. I got my cantaloupes growing out and everything, my cucumbers, my okra. My okra grows like over 6 feet tall. So mine are like 5 feet right now. Yeah. Okay. Someone has a spirit in their home. Someone who lives in a Victorian home, a very old home, or the land that your home is on is very old. Yeah, it's the land. The home could also be old, but the land that your house is on is very historic, okay? I know you're going to say, well, most of the land is historic. I know. But There used to be a little boy was raised in this home. I don't know if the home still exists on this land. Is the same. I don't know if the house got remodeled over the years, or it doesn't matter. They're attached to this land, and they're not uh, at peace. Okay, this boy is not in peace. This boy was born with disabilities. Okay, he couldn't walk. In the early, I want to say the way he's dressed. The way he's dressed, it looks like from like 1800s. Okay, I don't know, like 1800s type of look that I'm seeing here. Very pale white skin boy. Yeah. Anyway, um, this boy was murdered because of his disabilities, and he's not at peace. Okay, poor thing. Um, he wants prayers. He needs prayers, to move on. They never, you know, hold on a second. Oh, wow. This little boy was murdered. Okay, he was murdered in this home. He was murdered. Oh my God, that's so sad. Because of his disability, the father found him, he said his father found him to be very, an embarrassment. What a jerk, seriously. Ugh, anyway. Um, he was killed because the father thought he was an embarrassment because of his disability. I guess the father thought he was something special. I don't know. Oh, he was a general or something? I don't know. Some kind of general. Alright, so he had some kind of authority. And it was covered up. The wife of this man, the mother of this boy, was very scared of this man. He was very abusive, and he would abuse the wife on the daily, the boy said. And it was horrific abuse. And back then, nobody would report things like that. And of course, back then, women didn't have any rights, right? So, oh my God. So this poor kid, anyway, he was murdered in this home. By his own father. And he was the only child. His father blamed the wife for giving birth to a disabled child. Said it was all her fault, when it actually runs on his side of the family. It's in his bloodline or something. But he's just a piece of shit person. And he was also a heavy drinker. And then he ended up killing himself in that home also. He shot himself or something. Is that right? He shot himself in that home in the back of some garage. There was some kind of garage or barn. A barn? Barn. I guess there used to be a barn in the back, but maybe now it's transformed into a garage for somebody. He's showing me a white house with green. Oh, I'm sorry. navy blue shutters. The roof is very Victorian looking. One of the part of the roof makes like a cone shape on top. And it has a wrapped around porch that's white. I'm assuming that's how the house may look now. I don't think you can really do too much with a Victorian house by law, right? I don't know. Anyway, I don't know much about Victorian houses. I just know I heard from a friend of mine that you can't really change much in a Victorian house even though you own it. Something like that. So anyway, I'm assuming the house looks like that right now. It's white with green, navy. Well, I don't know why I keep saying green. Maybe they used to be green shutters. I don't know, but right now they're navy blue. Okay. Oh, the father wasn't a general. He said the father was a captain. Okay, that makes sense. He was a captain, I guess. Anyway, he's a shitbag, and he didn't rest in peace either. He decided to blow his head off. So, basically, he's haunting that land also. This boy is always hiding. He said he just stays away from the father. He said the father's in a different dimension. But around, he pops around. He's not resting in peace. He's in his own hell or something. He's just not in peace, okay? Put it that way. I don't know what he means by his own hell, but whatever that is, he's just not in peace, okay? Take it for what it is. So anyway, if you're hearing noises or this little boy is just looking for attention, he feels kind of lonely sometimes. It's not a demon boy, okay? He doesn't have any demons attached to him. Now, unless you live in this Victorian home, okay, don't start talking to anything, please, because it's very specific. Okay, this is very specific that I'm seeing. So don't just start talking to whatever. You don't know what it is, okay? Especially these demons that act like your grandma, you know what I mean? And they're not. Yeah. Now, I'm not saying that your grandmother doesn't come to visit you, okay? I'm just saying that the figure that you're seeing that looks like your grandma, it's not your grandma if you're seeing it, okay? It's like a replica of your grandma, but it's not, okay? It's something dark because your grandma passed on. She's moved on to it, or your grandpa. I keep saying grandma, so maybe it is a grandma. She did move on, and she's at peace, okay? She does visit you, but you'll know it's her because you can actually... I'm sensing that maybe, she would touch you a certain way. Maybe she'd play with your hair. I don't know. Maybe a scent. Maybe she has a certain scent. Okay, so you'll know the difference, okay? And the spirit just wants you to pay attention to that because it's not your grandma 90% of the time, especially if you can see her, okay? Alright. Someone ended up moving back home. A financial situation here. Maybe they moved back home with their parent or parents, but one of the parents could be like a stepfather or stepmother, okay? Take it how it resonates. It's a masculine and feminine energies. It seems like they're both having some mental issues. you know. They're not getting along. They're not getting along because this step parent has. Okay, so whoever your step parent is, you don't get along with them. They could have been really abusive to you as a child. Yeah, I'm seeing they were very abusive. Oh, what a fucking asshole. Sorry, I don't like people like this. It's an asshole energy. I feel for you. Okay, so anyway, it looks like this masculine is lazy. They probably don't work for many years. Okay, I'm seeing that maybe your mom worked. She's the breadwinner. Okay, she's the one, keeping up the house and paying all the bills and taking care of this husband of hers. I'm not even going to call him your stepfather because they don't even deserve that much, okay? It's just your mother's husband, put it that way. Right? Yeah, he's a piece of shit. Yeah, so he's very lazy and useless, okay? But yet this mother of yours keeps seeking validations from them. They are very, very jealous. Oh wow, they're very jealous of your relationship. They didn't realize how toxic and bitter and salty, their life has been till you move back home, maybe with your own husband or your partner and kid or something like that. And so they're very jealous of your relationship here, this mother figure. They feel guilty for feeling jealous, but they can't help it because they're just not blessed with that. They might be blessed with, money or finances, okay? But, money doesn't make happiness. It just doesn't. It eventually, it runs out. Sometimes you have it, sometimes you don't. But, I mean, money is not what makes, happiness. It's not permanent. Money is not permanent. And this mother figure thought, different because they're more business-like, okay? They act more business-like, but that's because they never actually had a real loving relationship with anybody. This mother figure had jumped from one partner to another without even healing in between. They're very afraid to be alone, even though they act codependent. They don't want to be alone, but they could be alone if they were, had self-esteem. There's self-esteem issues here, but they're very good with financial stuff. Like maybe they're a bookkeeper or an accountant or a CEO. They have like a good job or had a good job. Maybe they're retired now for some. But they just never had a real stable relationship where someone actually loved them for who they are and not what they bring to the table. Because I feel like this lazy bastard that they married, okay, was just about fucking money and someone to, provide for them and support them. They weren't focused on the relationship at all. And they might have seen you as a burden because now this parent might have children from another person. But the thing is, they both didn't heal from their past relationships. And your mother's husband, okay, they never healed, and they never healed from their last person that they had children with. Because I am seeing children, and they're not from your mother. They're from the douchebag. Okay, so unfortunately, um, this person, yeah, so they didn't heal from this past relationship. It got really, really toxic. They got divorced, but the ex-wife seemed like they were stringing them along because it was this person's first love or something. They never got over that relationship. They never got over that ex of theirs, okay? So they basically don't like women, all right? I know, it's weird, but they, because of what happened to them, okay, it's like their ex-wife ended up leaving them, okay, for someone else. And I'm strongly feeling it was another woman that they left them for. I feel like this person was bisexual, okay? But she found that the other woman that this person, not, this is not for everyone, okay? And it doesn't have to be another woman, but I am seeing another woman in a masculine form. But they're very stable, they got their head together, they're very nurturing and loving, and they are the ones who pretty much brought up these two children in a stable, the most stable environment that they could possibly put these children in the situation that they were in. The mother, I feel like, is an air sign, like a Gemini, to these children, okay? I see two children. I see a boy and a girl. Of course, they're grown and have their own families now. But their mother. So it would be like the douchebags children. Their mother is very unstable, very insecure, has a lot of had a lot of trauma in her life. She was raised by all boys. I feel that she's the only girl in her family of siblings, okay? So there was a lot of bullying. There was a lot of abuse growing up. She had a drunk father who used to abuse her. Anyway, she comes from trauma, okay? And it's really sad. It's really sad. She can't help, she has a lot of healing that she needs to do. A lot of deep healing, okay? She's not a bad person, so don't take it as she's a bad person, because she's not. She just needs a lot of healing, okay? Sometimes, some people just don't have direction, and she's a bit codependent. I'm not saying she's a bad person, though, or a bad mother or anything like that, because her children do adore her, but she does have some issues, okay? Even as a parent, she has issues. But I mean, being a parent doesn't come with a book of instructions, so I'm not placing any judgment on anybody who parents, you know what I mean? As long as your kids are happy, stable, they have food in their bellies, and they're not being abused in any kind of way, and you're loving on your kids, I mean, that's the best we can do, Prompts to those who do the extra mile. But I'm saying, it's not easy for everyone to be that nurturing mother figure. Not everybody is a nurturing mother figure. It doesn't mean that they're a bad mother figure. It's just that they love in different ways, okay? So, just take that into consideration, okay? Anyway, so, yeah, so there's a lot of trauma for this ex-wife. Also, your mother married somebody who had a lot of loose screws in his head. Not have any. They lack common sense. They do have some demons attached to them, and it's like envious demon. It's I don't know, they're like a big bully. I feel like this person's been bullied, maybe for how they look, um, how they act. They never keep a job or kept a job. They were constantly bouncing from job to job, getting fired, getting fired because of being lazy, falling asleep on the job for some. They could have been a mechanic, but don't have to be. They could be somebody who fixed things, but didn't do really good jobs at what they did. Okay. They are creative though. I'm getting like a Leo energy here, like some sort of Leo energy, but toxic. Okay. So anyway, whatever happened to this person was like they kind of used you as a personal punching bag. So basically, they had no respect for you growing up. They saw you as a burden. Even the family didn't accept you as, a family member. They just pretended, but they never actually showed you that kind of love like they would show, their bloodline, I want to say. So somebody here felt like an outsider, like they didn't belong. But the thing is, everybody was just intimidated by you because you are some sort of star seed energy here. You have really strong energy. It's very pure and full. You're pure and full of light here. This is an empress here, okay? Could be also a high priestess. So your energy intimidates these people because they all have this ego. They all hide behind this ego, because, they come from a very poor place, possibly. I don't know. I see something with struggling, being poor, and then getting some money from working hard. And so they have like a lot of pride, okay? And that pride also struck them as being egotistical. They act like they're better than other people sometimes. They might degrade people who are not, who don't have as much as they do. I don't know. I just see like a lot of bullying energy here. So it's like this step parent, okay, or this shitbag anyway. They had a toxic childhood, some way. I don't know. Or they hung out with a lot of toxic people. Something to do with toxicity with them growing up. I don't know if it's their family that they grew up with who was toxic. They don't get along with their father, that's for sure. They're complete opposites. And that was, a problem itself. Not having this relationship with the father. But I feel like these parents to this person they were very hardcore, very pushy. They weren't very affectionate. They were just different in that way. And very outspoken here. Okay. So anyway, that's the background to this someone's step parent. Okay, you don't get along with them. They're very jealous of you, but they also, not only that, they want to take from your mother here. They want everything from your mother to go to their kids and not you, which is very unfair. But it's not going to happen, okay? And that's what they're fighting about. And they're going through changes. So if your mom looks like she's always in a bad mood, she is. And if the shitbag always has that bitch face all the time, he's just a bitch. So just ignore it. It's between them and their the choices that they've made. Okay, it has nothing to do with you. Spirit wants you, if you have to live with them because of money issues, Spirit is saying that those money issues are going to get much better. Okay, you got to just stay with live. Be very careful how you're spending. Okay, but there is some financial release coming towards you. So that burden of the not having enough to pay your bills, not having enough to do whatever you're gonna do, it's being lifted. It's eventually being lifted. Okay, so just stay patient and calm. But meanwhile, Spirit wants you to focus on your children if you have them. Go out a lot or do things away from your parents. Okay, even if it's by foot or walking somewhere safe, of course. Like, spend time with your children. Keep your children away from toxic people like this, okay? At this time. Because, your parents, your mom might not even realize that she is being toxic, and your kids are watching and adapting to that behavior. You know what I mean? Just be really careful. Because you don't want anybody to hurt your kids emotionally or any kind of way, okay? Obviously. Somebody might be pregnant. I can't show you the card, but here we go with the doctor, so I'm just going to show you this part, not with the boobies. Yep. Somebody might be pregnant here. I can't flip it over because it has boobs on it. Yeah, well, congratulations, whoever's going to find out that they're about 4 weeks pregnant. I'm seeing 4 weeks, but it could be 4 months. But somebody's just finding out pretty soon, or just found out that they're pregnant. Spirit wants you to read between the lines about somebody here. Is someone toxic coming in towards you? Someone who's stressed about money. Someone... Yeah, someone is like an opportunist here. They see you very happy, relaxed, content in your life here. So they feel because you are relaxed and content and happy, you have like you look very peaceful here, and you look peaceful with your children and all that. They feel like you have money because you don't have any worries that they know about anyway. So they're coming in. They're coming in because they're an opportunist here. 4. And they're coming in pretty quickly here. With the chick riding the horse, they're coming in pretty quick. And they're coming lusty and all, flirty. They're coming in quickly towards you. They're coming in because they think you have money. It's about money here. Can you provide for me? What do you have to give me? Right here. What can you give me? I'm coming in for some money. Give me all your money. Spend on me. And careful, because they're a thief. You see that goose over here in their pocket? They're stealing from somebody here. Yeah. Be careful here. This is not somebody you can trust. They're very disloyal. They're an opportunist. They're coming in because they think you have money, or they want to take money. They want to take things from you. Mm. And they're going to come to you very lusty here with this nudity card. I can't show you her butt, but it's there. Oh my god. So they're coming up to you, like they're going to try to get you into bed and try to take from you money, steal from you, whatever. Because they feel like you're abundant. They look at you as a 10 of cups here. They know if they're with you, they'll be fine. You have abundance here. You have a lot to offer. But they're very sneaky and lusty, and they're not faithful. This person might be coming in to give you some kind of lesson or test you in some kind of way. So just be aware of that. Yeah, they think you're wealthy here. Okay. They think you're wealthy. Even if you're not, your energy is just so at peace and calm that they think that you're living a good life. And maybe you are. Even if you're living in your own means and you don't have a lot of money, you're just at peace and happy with what you do have, and grateful for what you do have. And this person just thinks that you're hiding a whole lot of money, and they want to come in here and give you some fake love so they can take from you. You see his face, how sneaky it is? Yeah. But you're not stupid. You're going to have your sword wide up and you're going to be stabbing this person right in the freaking hand. And be like, you're not touching my goods, bitch. Get the hell out of here. That ain't going to happen because you're no fool. Thank God for that. You got enough fools around here. You could be a person that likes to play music. Okay, or you're going to meet somebody who plays music. Okay? Yeah, it could be a person who likes nature, or there's someone coming in that likes to be outdoors. And it also could be a message here, outdoors here, that somebody needs to go by near the water and cleanse, do some cleansing here, meditate, get outdoors. A lot of my messages here, even when I've been like meditating and meditating on energy, everything is pointing to nature here, water, earth, trees, everything is pointing to water, and that's like cleansing yourself. It's like serenity. It's getting your inner peace. It's finding your peace. You know what I mean? So really take that opportunity and get out there, get outdoors. I don't care if it's in your backyard, whatever, to a park, whatever it is. Just get outside, get that vitamin D, because especially when you have depression or you feel sad or you're not feeling well, that vitamin D, it does so much. It helps a lot, okay? And even if you're saying, well, I take medication, I can't be in the sun, get an umbrella. It's okay. Just get outside. You can use an umbrella. You can use a hat. You don't have to, put your sunblock on. You don't have to be in direct sun. Go in the shade. But the idea is to get that fresh air, okay? To get out there. Because it's very healing and soothing for you, and it cleanses your energy. Okay? It's really, really important that you guys do that. Especially now in the summer. Take that opportunity and get some good sunlight on you. Oh, what's this now? Somebody's overindulging here. Who's overindulging? Someone with options, with a broken foundation. They're not stable. Oh, that's the person coming towards you. That person that's unstable coming towards you, that's an opportunist. They see you as a starseed. They see you, like I said, as abundance. They're really keeping a close eye on you here. And they're following you around. You see like this person floating around on their bed? They're floating around. They're watching you and they're following you. You know, they're making sure that nobody scoops you up because they haven't used you yet. Be very careful. It's going to be a big tower here for that person. They're going to be eaten alive here. Because you're traveling away from this person. You're getting away from this person, whether you realize it or not. You're traveling away, like, bye. Goodbye with your broke ass, you know. Go get eaten by the shark. They're gonna fall into a pit. They're gonna end up causing themselves a nice big tower here. Destruction. And then they're gonna be told to go sit the fuck down somewhere. I love it. Yep. Because you're gonna stay in your little childlike energy here. You could be a Gemini. You could be, or have something in your chart with Gemini. Because Gemini is about youth, and Gemini is about like a child, right? The inner child thing, where we act like children. It could be, you know, you could be. This could be a Gemini here. Alright, let's see what else we got going on. Oh. Whoa. Now, you know I can't read all that, Spirit. Don't be joking. Oh my god, we got 7, 7. We got 7s going on here. Alright. Oh wow. Okay. So, the Spirit is saying here that, okay, whoever this tool is, this person that, the opportunist that wants to come in towards you, okay, whoever they are, it is important that you do learn this lesson from this opportunist, or they're going to learn a lesson from you, okay? They're going to be put in their place here. They're going to be put in their place by you, and that's really important, okay? This is very important that this happens because your soulmate is coming in. Your soulmate is coming in after you put this person in their place. They're coming in. Your soulmate, you know, is attached to this shitbag energy. Oh my god. That's so weird. I've never seen that before. Yeah, so when you turn this person away, I don't know if it's like, it could be like a family member of theirs or a friend or somebody they grew up with, okay? Something like that. And that person's your soulmate, and you're going to meet them through this shitbag person who's going to hit a tower and pretty much get swallowed by a shark. And then you're going to put them in their place. Tell them where to go. Yep. It's related to this little shitbag over here. Energy that's coming in to take from you. Your soulmate is attached to that person. After you learn that lesson, they're coming in here right away. So I have a feeling it's like you're gonna meet this person. Maybe they hang out with this person. Maybe it's a sibling. Oh my god. Could be a sibling of this little shitbag, okay? That wears a sheepskin, but it's a wolf in sheepskin. Yeah, you're gonna meet. This could be like a brother or a sister, or it's something, or I don't know if it's a friend, a family member, but they're connected to this person, you guys. Their soulmate is connected to this person that you're going to learn this lesson with. Oh my god, that's so weird. I've never seen anything like that before. And it's a soulmate. They're coming in. They're stable. Okay. So I feel if it's a friend or a family member, they're attached to this person. They grew up together. Okay. They could be like brothers or sisters or whatever. Okay. They've been through a lot together. So although this person is like a little shitbag to girls or women or men or whatever, the sex doesn't matter. It's not about the sex, okay? I know I say he and she and all that, but it's because of the energy. There is no he and she because we all have feminine and masculine in us, okay? But this person feels like they have to take care of this shitbag person because they don't listen to their intuition, because they're immature. So this person that's coming in, this opportunist, is younger. They're younger than you, or they're younger than your soulmate that's coming in. Okay, keep that in mind. Whatever it is, it's like this person, your soulmate, feels some sort of responsibility to this opportunist here, this immature person. Something happened here, and they feel like they have to protect this person. Maybe they had a bad life. Let me see. Can you tell me about this opportunist person here? Oh gosh, Butterfinger. Yeah, so this person that's coming towards you, this opportunist, they could be good looking, but they're like a gigolo. They basically look for, free hand anywhere and everywhere. They're unstable. They always had an unstable life, okay? It looks like they didn't have stable parents, if they even had parents at all, okay? They were more raised out in the streets. And I feel like this soulmate that's coming in is attached to them because they feel bad for this person. I feel like they help this person out a lot, okay? But they are like constantly jumping for a place to lay their head, a place to sleep, a place to eat. They're not responsible, I don't know if they have an issue mentally. They do have addictions here. Okay, regardless of what it is, there's something going on. There's a reason why your soulmate, takes care of or is in this person's energy. There's a reason for it, okay? Now, the person that is coming towards you, they're a very loving, nurturing person, okay? They take care of people that they care about. I feel like the person that's coming towards you may have younger siblings, okay? They take care of their parents, their siblings. They're kind of like they're kind of act like a head of like a leader of the household, okay? I don't know what their sign is. It could be anybody. I do feel like a Taurus energy, Leo energy, strongly Leo energy. They don't have to be that sign. It's just the energy around them and how their character is right now. You understand? So them being protective, them being, nurturing. It could be any sign. It's an energy, right? And we can all put off different energies. It doesn't mean you're actually that sign, okay? That's why I don't like to say, well, this is a Taurus, this is a Gemini. I don't like to say that too much because it's an energy, and our energy changes all the time. And it's hard to be specific on who's what because life gives us, it changes our character, and therefore we're not always going to be acting like a Gemini. We're not always going to be acting like a Cancer. You know what I mean? Sometimes we have to make heart decisions over mind, and mind over heart. You know what I mean? So it's an energy to me. I know everybody has different views, and that's fine. But for me, that's how it is. I go by the character and the energy that's they're in right now, around you, that's surrounding you. Not so much about the character being with a Gemini or a Cancer, a sign. No, it's the energy around them. Okay, but they're very protective of their family. They're very loyal to their family here. They're the peacemaker of their family and friends. They're the peacemaker, and I feel like their friends is a very narrow amount of. They have very small amount of friends. They don't like to have much friends. This person seems they like to be alone a lot, or it's like one or two people that they really trust. That's about it. There's a story to be told here between this soulmate coming in and this person that hold on. Spirit just showed me a masculine. Maybe it's this person, but it doesn't have to be. Spirit just showed me someone like so the vision was a person, okay, younger, cute, good looking, charming, okay, coming in to basically be lusty, try to get money from you, try to ask things from you, including sex, because they think that they can win you over with sex and get more out of you with sex, because that's their tactic. That's what they use to get money from people, from either women or men, okay, whatever they're into. And your soulmate sees that. They see it somehow. I don't know if they get introduced to this person or they just come in at a right time. But they're gonna come in and stop whatever is going on here. And that's what I see. I see them coming in to stop this low vibrational person from taking from you. I see like a halt, like somebody stopping them and being protective of you. Or disciplining this person. I also see disciplining. So, yeah, you're going to meet them in some kind of way. There's a story to be told with this, though. There is. And then I'm sure they're going to tell it to you. They're a very truthful person here. They're very calm energy. They're very calm. Very nurturing. Money-wise, they live within their means, okay? This person, they work hard, especially during the holidays, you know, because they want to get extra money, obviously, for holidays, okay? But, this person works really hard, okay? But they have to give to a lot of people. I feel like they support their family members often, because they have to, okay? This person is a person where their family, you know, they come first, you know? So you would have to be able to get along with their family in order to be with this person, because they're always surrounded by family, okay? I feel like their family is very open-hearted and stuff, but like every family, there's a drama, okay? There is no perfect family, and no family's ever really 100% drama-free, okay? So, but I feel like you're gonna fit in really well with this family because they're very outgoing. You know, they work hard, but they're very loving and nurturing to one another, and they have an open hand and an open heart here, okay? The only pessimistic here that you're going to find, which you're eventually, I feel you're going to warm up to, is this opportunist, okay? There is a hidden story here with this opportunist coming in, and it's going to make you not hate them so much. Okay? Whatever it is, I know they're going to try to take from you, but that's just how they live. That's how they make a living, unfortunately. This soulmate of yours that's coming in is trying to correct them, it looks like. Trying to make them more mature and stable. But it's in a working progress, I'm hearing. A working progress. Yeah. But they're not meant for you. They're just, the key to your soulmate, to finding your soulmate. That's all it is. But this person is very loving that is coming in. Okay, they're very family orientated. They're very, very reliable, responsible. They are very confident. Okay, they're very confident, and it'll boost your confidence if you're not, as confident as you could be. They're about boosting confidence, so they want you to, have confidence. They're going to build it up for you if you don't have any. They're one of those people. You know what I mean? Like, yes, you can do it. Get there, And it's really, really nice. It's like your own personal mascot, okay? Yeah, they're very positive mindset. And we all need that, right? It's a really nice energy. You're really going to enjoy this person. They're a lot of fun, too. They enjoy having fun. They love to go out. They love to travel. They love to have a companion to do this with. And they are seeking. They're not like seeking because they know if they go seeking for this, they're not going to find anything but trash. And they don't want trash, okay? So they want someone that they can share life with and have good times with and get serious with and settle down with, okay? That's what they want. They haven't found that yet. That's why they've been a loner for quite some time. They just don't like nonsense, so don't play any head games with this person because they're not about head games, and they will toss you to the side in a heartbeat if you do play mind games with this person. This person's very level-headed. They're an emperor, okay? They're an emperor. They're very structured. But this emperor, it's like... They have a very good heart, though. They have a good heart, and they do, switch into a cups here. Like they seem like one of those, a knight of cups. I mean, not a knight of, what am I talking about? I'm seeing that they can be, yeah, so when they have to be responsible, they are, but they don't always have that serious side to them. They're serious when they have to be, I'm getting, but not all the time. When they're out having a good time, they're not dwelling on responsibilities. They're having a good time. You know what I mean? So they know when to be serious and when not to be. You understand? That's what I meant to say. Forget about what I said with the cups and all that shit, because no, it's not that. I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice. They obviously don't want me to talk about this. Somebody don't want me to talk about this because my voice was fine, wasn't it? If you have children or a child, oh my god, my voice is so fucked up. I'm sorry, you guys. If you have a child or children, okay, this person will not want to see your child until they know for sure you're the one for them. And they're going to tell you that. Okay, don't take it as, oh, they don't like kids and they don't want nothing to do with my kid. It's not that. They want to make sure that before they meet your kid, they know that you're the one, because they don't want to meet your kid, get attached to it or to them, and then things go wrong, and then it's the kid that gets hurt. You understand? They don't want the kid to be attached to them. And you shouldn't do that anyway, because you don't want your kids to get attached to somebody that's not going to be there full time. You don't want a flake around your kid, because they get attached and they feel hurt. You know what I mean? Obviously. Common sense. I hope you have it. I'm sure you do. But some don't, okay? So yeah, you don't want to show your kids to anybody unless you know it's going to be, unless it's really solid, you've been with this person for a long time, at least a year, okay? At least a year. Yeah, I'm saying it. At least a year. Because, people fake it. They fake it for a long time. Now, I say at least a year, but to me, it's like, a whole year. If you don't see the person every freaking day, right? Maybe you see them once or twice a week, okay? It's not enough. It's easy enough to play something that you're not when you don't see this person every day all the time. So yeah, I say like a year if that's the situation where you're not seeing this person all the time. It'll take about a year for them to bring out their real true self. You understand? Because everybody just wants to act like the good guy or the good girl, okay? But we don't want to see that. We want to see the real person, the comfortable one, the one that's themselves, right? And that can take about a year for some. If you see them every single day, then that's different, okay? But if you don't see them every day, yes, when you have children, yeah, take that year. It's worth it, okay? And your children will appreciate that from you, okay? And, if they're the one, then they're going to be the one, and they're going to wait around for that fucking year. Let them wait. What's the problem? You don't have to rush for that. There's no rush, okay? If they're meant to be with you, then they will be with you. If they're not, let them go. You'll find somebody else. There's just too much fish out there. You don't need to settle. Don't let anybody think that you have to sit there with one person and there's no other option. It's bullshit. There's tons of options out there, and they're out there for grabs for everyone who wants them. You understand? So it's getting the one that you, and if you have children, can build a connection with. Okay? They have to build a connection with you and your child, especially your child. Because your child has to be happy too, obviously. They come first. At least that's my thinking. Do what you do, but I'm just saying. So anyway, they're not going to want to meet your child right away, and thank God, because they actually have a brain. They don't want them to get attached to them, so this person's going to take things really slow with you, especially if you have a child or they have a child, okay? Before they even come near your child. They're going to make sure it's stable and everything. They're going to take things really slow, and they're not going to jump into anything. They want to be a friend to your child at first for a while, which they should, build trust, build a relationship, whatever. They're responsible in that way, okay? So make sure you're responsible too, and don't push things on this person. Don't push your children on this person, okay? Now, when this person comes in, it looks like someone's past wants to come in too. They see that you've been quiet, or you've been distant from this person. I don't feel you had a relationship, I feel like it was only maybe a sexual relationship you had with this person. I'm not feeling that you were ever committed to this person. I feel like this person on your path was just somebody you, I'm going to say, practicing on. It was your practice buddy. Friends with benefits, whatever. They were just practice, okay? We'll just keep it at that. So your practice buddy here, yeah, they're feeling kind of jealous and kind of lonely without you. Oh, because they don't longer have any more options. I guess, or they're tired of their options. They're just missing you, okay? They're missing you. They might be watching your social media, I'm getting. They're watching you somehow, either through social media, okay, like Facebook. Maybe you're posting pictures on Facebook, and maybe they're a friend of yours on Facebook. Or, I'm getting that a lot. Facebook friend, like social media friend. And they're stalking your page, basically. They're like constantly looking at your page to see what's going on, what's new, if you are involved with somebody else, and who it is, and they're comparing themselves to that person that you're, if you have pictures of someone already on Facebook, and it doesn't have to be a relationship, it could be just one of your practice buddies, or it could be a friend, whatever it is, they're comparing themselves to a picture here. They're comparing themselves to something on your social media. They're comparing themselves. And they're kind of jealous, and they're having like these low vibrational thoughts, okay, of themselves. They don't have any confidence here. They're thinking about you, and they're like jealous, thinking that you moved on, you found somebody better than them, somebody with a bigger package or a better package that lasts longer, I'm hearing. This is their mental thoughts. They're too much. They're very insecure here, feeling. Yeah, they're very jealous at this time, really stalking your page. Well, what I'm getting here, okay, hold on, let me just confirm it. Yeah. They're not happy. This friends with benefits, this practice buddy, okay, they're not happy with you. They're not happy with the situation. This person, I guess you made your energy or your personality, your character, you made this person felt when you guys were messing around, okay? You made this person feel like, they were the only ones in the world, that they were the best at, at sex, or they had the best package, or you made their ego like boosted really high, really, really high. You boosted their ego so high. When you turn away from this person, oh, no, 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 no. This person turned away from you. Okay. So they turned away from you because of an opportunity. They went after someone else or something else and left you out in the cold. But you didn't feel so left out in the cold. I don't feel like you were like, I feel like, because this is not serious, that they were just a practice buddy or something, and they weren't that good, so you weren't like hooked on them ever. You didn't mind that they went and explored their options, because you weren't in a commitment with them. You were fine with that. But this person that you were practicing with here, you were playing with, your play buddy, well, he thought or she thought that you're going to be, waiting for them to come back when they were done exploring their options. They thought that you're always going to be an option for them. Like you were never gonna go anywhere. You're always gonna sit here, waiting on them all the time for sex or a good time, practice, whatever you guys did. You know what I'm saying? But you got really bored with this king here. You got really bored with him. You're like, look, I'm good. I'm good. You know, I found something better. Bye. Now he's salty. He's very salty. He's like, what the fuck? I thought my shit was good. You're like, it was until I found something better. Bye. He's just not feeling it. He's like, oh my god, I have a small dick. My junk is small. It's useless. She don't like my shit. So she probably had fake orgasms just to make me feel better about myself because she's good like that. But what a bitch. Ain't that a bitch? Like, he's pissed. He's not happy. He's salty. Yep, he's salty. He's pacing back and forth, thinking all kinds of negative shit about the whole situation. But at the end of the day, he's forgetting, or she's forgetting, that this just wasn't it. This was never meant to be. It never hit off as something you were gonna keep forever. You know what I mean? This was just for playing. This was for practice. This was like your little fuck buddy. You know what I'm saying? This is not for everybody, but it's somebody who had a little fuck buddy on the side that they like to play with every now and then when you didn't have anything else to do. I feel like this was like the troll under the bridge that you ran to, without anybody knowing. Like it's a big secret. You didn't want anybody to know you were playing around with this masculine or feminine. It was on the down low. But when you were going through whatever you were going through, I feel like you did have a connection to this person. Okay, it was a connection here, but it was like a friendship connection. You know what I'm saying? You can talk to this person about anything and everyone. It was like your safe place with this person. You can tell them about who you're dating, and there was no jealousy at that time as long as they were still in your energy. But they're the ones who walked away to some other opportunity here. But when they came back and found out that you're not available because you're busy getting some good wand or some good, what do they call it? I don't know. Some good something, something good. They got really jealous and salty here. Like, they didn't want you to be with anyone but them. They just want to be your permanent play buddy, okay? They didn't want you to go play in someone else's playground. Like, how could you do that? What's wrong with you? No. You only can go, and play with them. Yeah. So anyway, you decide to go play on someone else's seesaw. Or roundabout, whatever. They're salty. They're not happy. They're like, what the fuck, man? Look at his hand. I want to bitch slap you. Kidding. Okay, so but really, he's like, what the fuck? What's wrong with me? You were supposed to keep coming back to me. We're like that. We're a secret. Nobody knows about us, so you're not really being disloyal. You can go play with whatever you want, but you gotta come back to me. Like, why are you ditching me for? I'm your buddy. Yeah, well, you got bored with this buddy. You're like, yeah, I'm just kind of bored and I want to go explore somewhere else and not have that kind of life. You wanted somebody loyal. You didn't want to start a relationship with somebody that, without being honest. I just feel like you're just over it. You're bored with your play buddy. It's time to, move on. And they're salty about it. They're thinking about you. You could be thinking about them only because they're thinking so hard about you and thinking all these negative things on why you don't want to come back to them. If it's a man, they're thinking that their dick is too small, or they didn't last long enough, or maybe you had asked them to do something sexual to them and they just weren't for it. Weren't about that life, and they now they're thinking about, oh my god, maybe I should have done that. Maybe they would have stayed. They're thinking all kinds of weird, crazy shit. Okay, so if they have your number and they're not blocked, expect a call. They're probably gonna be like, hey, what happened? What's up? I haven't heard from you forever. Are you okay? They might do that. Or if they don't have your number anymore, maybe you changed it, they might try to reach out to you on Facebook. Yeah, something on social media. Could be anything on social media. It could even be on YouTube or Twitter, whatever the fuck you go on. This person, I feel like they want to come through. They want answers here. They're salty. They're very salty. They're like, what is up with this bitch or motherfucker here? Who do you think you are? How you gonna do this to me? Woo, they're not happy. What did you do? What did you do to this person? He's so salty and depressed. He's like, oh my god, my heart is broken. Oh my god, maybe they were the one for me. Now they're thinking also that, why do I care so much what this play buddy is doing? Like, why do I care so much? Maybe I do love this person. Maybe I'm supposed to be with this person. So now they're thinking they made a mistake by, leaving you out in the cold. They feel like they left you out in the cold. They want to apologize for that. Even though you don't care, they feel like they owe you an apology. So just be prepared. Apology might be coming in from some kind of play buddy, that you're no longer playing on their seesaw anymore. And they're salty, but they're not going to show you that they're salty, or tell you that. They're just going to ask you a lot of questions, because they just want information on who you're with and why you're with them and not with them anymore. And they definitely want reassurance here that you didn't go somewhere else because they weren't pleasing you. And don't say that, because that would really, really tear this person up, okay? Even if they weren't good in bed, don't tell them that. Just don't. It'll really fuck up their head, okay? They'll have to go to a shrink, because right now they have a really low confidence. I feel like their body is changing now that they're aging, okay? And they're lacking confidence here. They don't have anybody to boost up their confidence like they did with you. So they're feeling really sensitive, all right? Now, by all means, if they are a shitbag and they were really nasty and awful to you, then say whatever you want to say. Okay, I don't care. But just be mindful if they weren't. Okay? That's all. But they just want some kind of closure. They want to make sure that it wasn't them. They want to make sure that, there isn't any hard feelings between you and them. They want so desperately to come back in your energy. They want that friendship again. Even if it's not sex, they still want to be in contact with you. I feel like you do live a distance from this person. I don't know if they moved or you moved, okay? But they still want to keep in touch with you. Okay, of course they're going to still want to have sex with you, but if that can't happen, they at least want to still be friends with you, because they miss their friend. To them, you were like their best friend. Someone they can, share anything and everything with. I know they feel it's a really unique relationship, but it truly is. It is a soulmate of yours. This is a soulmate, not the one that you're supposed to be with eternity. I don't see that right now. I don't see them being the one. Okay, I'm seeing this other person being the one for you as a lover, in a soulmate lover way, with what I just talked about, the loyal one. This one is a soulmate, but it's like a karmic soulmate. I don't know. It's like they're a soulmate, but they're not. a romantic soulmate, not the one that you're supposed to keep and, and love and forever. You don't trust this soulmate. The both of you we're going through like karmic lessons, like a lot of lessons with each other by talking to each other, learning things about each other and experiences here. This was meant to be. This person was meant to be in your life at that time, okay? Because you both needed to learn things from each other to help you on this journey that you were both on. And I'm not talking about the seesaw journey about, humping and grinding and pumping, no. That happened, of course, but that's not the point. That they were the purpose that you needed to, move on to another journey that you're going on, to meet your real true soulmate. You understand? But they are a soulmate of yours. I just don't see them as a soulmate for you to actually be in love with and marry and have children with. No, I don't see that. Because you would never trust this person. It's like both of you couldn't be in a relationship because you both love to explore options, okay? And being together, your friendship would change a lot, dramatically. It would change dramatically. They would get possessive because they are very possessive in nature in a relationship. They're very dominant. It could be a cultural thing too. Their tradition. Okay, men have the upper hand, and you can also be dominant, and you guys would be banging heads. You know what I mean? Because you're not about that kind of tradition. So you would bang heads, and yeah, it wouldn't be pretty. So you no longer would be friends like that. In a relationship, it would change everything, and it would get really salty. So that's why you're never guided to be in love with this person or experience any kind of relationship type of situation. You know what I mean? Just fuck buddies, and it was somebody here that you needed to learn things from. Okay, a perspective, like their perspective, a man's perspective, a woman's perspective. You guys communicated and learned from each other a lot of things, okay? But they miss you. They miss that friendship. And yes, I feel like they were a good friend. But this friend would cause problems with this relationship of your new soulmate coming in. It's important that you leave this person alone. You mean, do whatever you want to do, okay? But once your soulmate finds out about this person, it's gonna change here. It's gonna cause conflict between you both, you three. It's gonna be like a third party type of situation. And like I told you, this emperor that's coming in, that's your soulmate, they're no games here. And they're very protective, okay? And they can be a little possessive, but not in a toxic way, but in a protective way where you're mine and you don't explore options here. So if you're going to be with me, you're only with me. We don't have the opposite sex friends. I don't, you don't, and we respect that from each other, type of thing. And they're very loyal, okay? So bringing back this person that used to play, like what Madonna says, this used to be my playground. Yeah, that old ass song. It's a good song though. I still listen to it. Anyway, that needs to be, in the past, and leave it alone, okay? So if this person does contact you, I would not presume, more friendship things with them. I wouldn't disclose anything with them personal, okay? Because they can mess up the soulmate coming in. They're salty already. They're salty already that you found a new toy, or you're gonna find a new toy. They feel them coming in if they're not in here yet. So they're not gonna be happy, you know what I mean? And it's gonna cause a lot of conflict between you and your person, because your person's like, look, I'm not playing this third party shit, and they have every right to tell you that. You know what I mean? Yeah, so make sure if if you want this soulmate, that you don't do that, all right? Because you can really damage and ruin this opportunity, keeping your past here, because you're not supposed to keep this person from your past, okay? We're done with the playground. Now it's like, it's time to get really wet on a water slide with this new person. We're done with the seesaws, okay? It's time to go to the wet and wild place. You know what I mean. So anyway, that's what I have for you all today. I know I'm so silly and weird. I got too much sun yesterday. Okay, so I hope you liked my content. And if you didn't, I hope you have love in your heart to just give me, a thumbs up, a subscribe button, all that good, the happy horse shit, okay? I love you all very much. Thank you so much for all that you give me, hit the subscribe button, like buttons, bell buttons, all the buttons, okay? Thank you so much. I love you all very much. You're all a blessing to me, so very much so. You have no idea. Thank you all very much. So yeah, hit the like and subscribe button. It's absolutely free. It doesn't cost you anything, but it helps me put up more content, okay? And I greatly appreciate each and every one of you so much. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day. My crows are calling me for my walnuts because, they're obsessed with nuts. I know. Maybe they're female. Oh, okay, anyway. You all have a wonderful day. I hope you all stay safe, okay? Drink plenty of water and get lots of vitamin D, okay? Get outside. Just get out there and it'll change your mood dramatically, okay? It's so beautiful outside. All right, I love you all. I'm going to stop talking now because I've been here for like an hour and a half. I know. Shut up. Okay. Love you. Bye.